Feng for good. See, in 2025, whenever a person slept, they were forced to enter the dream world. It was basically a game, and dying in here meant losing your actual lifespan in the real world. But it wasn't all bad. It was discovered that the skills and powers you gained in the game could be brought back to the real world. Lifespan was the currency. The protagonist dedicated everything to get the divine item and reach the top, and it was on that very day his sister betrayed him. This is so unfair. If I just had one more chance, everything would be different. His life was over, but it seems the gods aren't unfair. Qin Feng woke up again. He looked at his phone and saw the date, 2025. This was no joke. He had been reborn 9 years in the past. Now, as he prepares to enter the game again, Feng feels a strange sense of freedom. He wonders how far he can go without the weight of his sister holding him back. This time, he promises himself he will use everything he knows from his past life to get ahead of everyone and seize the power and opportunities he left behind. As for Xiao Yu, he decided to let her fend for herself. She will have to face the real world without his help or protection. And as for Song Fei, the man who orchestrated the betrayal that led to his demise in his past life, Feng's gaze turns serious. He swears he will kill Song Fei with his own hands and make that manipulative idol pay for everything he did. The scene shifts, and now Feng is in a vast, otherworldly place. It is a giant hall filled with mirrors that glow with a strange light. He explains that this is the Profession Selection Hall, a crucial place where players choose what they will be in the game of gods. In his past life, he spent hours there, anxious and undecided. But now, with everything he has already experienced, Feng walks through the hall with confidence. This time, he knows exactly what he wants. He remembers choosing to be a warrior last time just to protect Xiao Yu. The warrior class was not bad, but it no longer serves his purpose now. Without having to worry about protecting anyone else, he realizes that the most important thing now is speed and agility. With this in mind, he reaches out toward one of the mirrors and chooses the assassin class. When he touches the glass, a strong blue light shines from his hand, and a system window appears before him. The system announces that the artifact Eye of Judgment is already bound to him and will be activated immediately. Behind Feng, a giant otherworldly eye appears out of nowhere, with a gaze that seems to see everything. Another system window appears, showing that Feng has unique attributes, the power of judgment and a power passive. The system explains that this gives him advantages no one else has. As soon as he enters the game of gods, he will automatically receive the profession and talents of the highest possible quality, putting him far ahead of normal players. A smile appears on Feng's face as he admires the power of the Eye of Judgment. He begins to think that the artifact's bond with him persisted even after his rebirth. If that is true, it would mean the artifact is useless to anyone else who tried to steal it, as Song Fei and Xiao Yu had tried to do in his other life. He even wonders if it was the Eye of Judgment that caused him to be reborn, giving him this second chance. Suddenly, a dark, turbulent aura begins to enter his body, catching him by surprise. The system congratulates him and announces that he has unlocked a secret profession. The class transfer begins, and the dark aura envelops him completely. When the aura fades, Feng is different. His black hair has now turned completely white, and a strange energy radiates from him, showcasing his new power. The system announces that he has become a mortal shadow, a secret, high-level assassin class, far better than the warrior he had before. Feng explains that the shadow class grants immense power right from the start, which is why it is a profession everyone covets. He runs a hand over his face, thinking about the absurd luck, or perhaps fate, that brought him here. When someone chooses a profession, there is always a very small chance of getting a secret class. Because of his authority of judgment ability, that small chance became a 100% certainty. The system then began to explain the abilities granted by the Eye of Judgment. The first was the authority of judgment. The system stated that it was the oldest and most powerful authority in the universe, one that stood above any rule of reality. But the system warned that without possessing a divinity, Feng could not actively wield its full power. Even so, the passive effects remained active, which already gave him an absurd advantage. Feng was shocked by this revelation. He remembered that in his past life, humanity only discovered the existence of the power of order after 7 years of the game. It was then that a very strong player managed to escape the game and reach the land of order, telling everyone about this power. Yet even after years of trying,